Okay guys, so it's time for that video. Oh my god, we are going to talk exactly how much I have earned in my first week being monetized on YouTube. So if you didn't check out my video on the full monetization process, how long it took me, every single step and things that you need to know to get monetized and approved on YouTube, I'll link that up here. But today I did promise you that we were going to chat about my YouTube earnings from the first week of being monetized on YouTube. So that is what we're going to do. On this channel, I do anything to do with sort of personal finance, debt-free journey, side hustle income, as well as now YouTube, and adding it to my revenue streams. If you are interested in seeing how much I make, how much you might earn with your amount of current views, whether that is more or less, you can probably work that out for yourself. I am very honest and I'm very transparent with anything on this channel, so if you have any questions, leave them below. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. I'm going to start with sharing my screen. Most of you who have been here before won't think this is anything new. I got my approval for being monetized on YouTube on the 4th of May at around 6:30 a.m. When you get monetized, if your statistics look a bit funny on the first day, I will show you why. So jump straight into my analytics on my dashboard. It all looks exactly the same, but you just have an addition of an estimated revenue up here, which is how much you've earned so far. But if you want to see a breakdown of your actual revenue, you have to head to the revenue tab. So this is the past 28 days to get a good idea of my kind of view count and how many subscribers, etc. I've had in the past 28 days. Just over 11,000 views. My watch time was about 1,000 hours. My subscribers, I got about 112 subscribers at this stage. I'm gonna go on the past 7 days. If your statistics look a little bit strange in the first day of being monetized and your CPM doesn't quite match your RPM, I do have some news for you, because I will look in everywhere to see what was going on, but I figure out what it was. So if we're going to set the date range to give you a better idea, I'm going to go to custom here. And I'm going to change it from 2nd of May until now the 10th. I'm going to press apply. You can see that Monday the 2nd of May, I uploaded a video. On that day, I got 500 views. On the 3rd of May, I uploaded another video and I got 630 views. Then on the 4th of May, which is the day where I said I got monetized at 6:30 a.m., I got 843 views on my first day of being monetized. The next day, it dipped to 298. I wasn't uploading. 167, and this was actually my lowest day in I think a month or two. 234. So of course here I was like, oh, what's going on? And I got some more views because I uploaded, and same again the next day. I did a cash stuffing. I got closer to 500 views again. So that's kind of where it seems to hover most of the time when I upload. And then it dipped back to high 200s again. As soon as you get monetized, you might jump into your analytics to see how much you're earning. It has a delay, estimated revenue, and it has a clock. Whenever there's a clock, it's not real time. So you can see kind of your live views and your live subscriber count, previous 2 days processing. So you might be used to your analytics in general being delayed by 1 day, whereas your estimated revenue is always delayed by at least 2 days. There can be something that's extra in the need check-in. Sorry, that's my squeaky chair, I promise. There can be a delay of 3 days. What I really wanted to show you is how these views equate to the money that I earn, because it gets a little bit more complicated. If you've watched some of these videos before, you might know all about CPM and RPM. So we are going to jump straight into the revenue tab. So remember, I put the 2nd, well, the 10th of May. It's the 11th today. Lines that you can see here where 9th, 12th, 10th data is still processing, so there is no information available there. So the first thing you might see is the playback CPM, and that is effective playback based cost per mila, how much advertisers paid per 1,000 monetized playbacks. Basically how much your channel earns every time ads get seen 1,000 times on your channel. RPM, on the other hand, means revenue per mil. It's the revenue per 1,000 views, and it tells you how much you earn per 1,000 views. So these are not your actual earnings. This would be how much you would earn if you got 1,000 views. How much of the playback based CPM you would get. This looks a little bit funky, don't you think? That your channel would earn £10 and 2 pence per 1,000 views, but I would get £3.84 of that. If you don't know already, as a creator, you get 55% of the earnings on your channel and YouTube gets 45%. How could my channel earn over £10 per 1,000 views and I get £3.84? That's definitely not 55%. You need to know this. RPM includes views that were monetized. It includes all views, not just ads. It's how much you'd get paid if you had 1,000 views for the date range set. Another thing to note, the date range. You already know that I wasn't monetized on the 2nd. So on the 2nd, I got no money. I did get monetized in the morning of the 4th UK time, so GMT. That is why it says on May the 3rd. Before I was monetized, I earned money. I earned 14 pence. If you did see my previous videos, Google is based in the US. YouTube Analytics is basically going by Pacific Standard Time. At 6:30 a.m. on the 4th of May, when I got approved for monetization, it was actually 10:30 or 11:30 p.m. on the 3rd over in Pacific Standard Time. That is why I still earned money for the last 2 hours of the 3rd, even though I were 6-7 hours into the 4th my time. I'm gonna go from the 3rd because that is technically the first day I earned money, while the 9th. So yes, my average CPM is £10 and 2 pence. My RPM for the most part will be over half of my CPM. However, it counts all views, including when you weren't monetized. On the 3rd, for 22 hours of the 3rd of May, I wasn't, and I did get a lot of views. Those weren't monetized, so that brings my RPM down. For illustrative purposes, if I put full days on being monetized, the 4th while the 9th, my CPM is actually £10 and 3 pence, and my RPM, which is accurate with all days being fully monetized and showing, £5 and 49. Let's jump back to the 3rd. First 2 hours of being monetized on the 3rd. I earned 14 pence. On the 4th, I had a significant jump to £5 and 17 pence. 5th, you can see I had a dip in views, earned £1 and 78 pence, which is still really good, you guys. And then I kept on dipping and I earned 73 pence, and I thought, okay, this is where it might hover a little bit. Then it went up and I got some more views to just over £1, so £1 and 4 pence. 5th day of being monetized. On the 6th days, uploaded, I had about 503 views, I think, and I earned £2 and 49 pence. And then on the 9th, £2 and 69 pence. So now I really want to jump into where this money came from. And it's all got to do, obviously, with your CPM, which is how much your advertiser pays your channel. Your RPM is how much you get per 1,000 views, your total revenue. So I earned a total of £14 and 3 pence in my first 7 days of being monetized, which is amazing. You guys, I expected to be lucky if I had $1 to $3, because I'm not getting that many views like you saw. So I got a total of 3.2k. Even though this day performed really well, I had some proper dips. I were averaging about 250 views and I still earned £14 and 3 pence, which is amazing. If we scroll down though, we can see the breakdown of what videos actually made me money. So you have your monthly estimated revenue, which is your last 6 months. It says that May is ongoing, so this is obviously the one we're in now, but over time I look forward to seeing the comparison. That was so exciting. For your top earning views, third one out of May, the May budget with me. This is part of my monthly reset videos, and my monthly reset videos always do really well. However, this month, my actual monthly reset routine didn't do very well compared to what it has been over the past few months. However, my budget with me, which is where I split my monthly reset video into 2 videos, did better. So this is how much you can see that I've earned and the breakdown. So if we click on see more, it will take you into the advanced analytic section. Colored lines correspond to the different videos, and of course the blue line, which will be the top line here because they are in order of revenue, is the May budget with me, and you can see that the amounts correspond with how much you actually earned on that day. So the first full day of being monetized, it earned £4.14, and then dropped down to 85 pence, 33 pence, 47 pence, 48 pence, and then on the 9th 20 pence. So it's still earning me, you know, a couple of pence a day. Here I uploaded my first vlog in a while that earned £1.29 on the first day, and then on the second day earned 33 pence, and that's the day I uploaded my cash stuffing, and it earned £1.25, and it's barely had any views since then. You can see here that my CPM for this May budget with me video that earned me the most money was actually £12.06. How much an advertiser's pay per 1,000 views. The money I received was £6.59, which is 55% out of the total this video made. Jump back to my overall channel analytics for the 3rd, well the 9th. As a recap, my average CPM currently is £10.02, but you can see here how it has fluctuated as low as £8.53 and as high as £10.71. I do average £10.02 at the moment. The other day that was less, but it will fluctuate constantly throughout the life of a YouTube channel. My RPM for this duration, what I would get paid for 1,000 views, isn't quite accurate because I do have the 3rd in there, which will count the views for most of the day when I won't monetize. My total revenue earned, of course, for the first week of being monetized is £40.03. I cannot believe that after 3.5 years on YouTube, I am finally monetized, and it's all thanks to you guys and for your support. So if you do want to keep supporting me, please like this video and let me know what you want to see next. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them, and I hope that this encouraged you to get started on YouTube, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a little bit of the back end of how YouTube and actually being monetized works. If you want to see more income reports in the future, like for example how much I make in the first month, first year, etc., which I would love to be able to make, don't forget to subscribe. Lastly, I just want to show you the full ad type. So about 70% of my ad revenue comes from the skippable ads, and that is all. I hope you found it useful and interesting. Have an amazing week, prosper and thrive, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.